my CMH family. I am Ramona Williams, Alexander Specialist at Children's Museum Houston. Thank you for joining me today for this edition of the Early Childhood Corner, sponsored by Catherine G. McGovern and the McGovern Foundation. So today we are going to look around your home, especially in the kitchen, and find some items that we can turn into fun, interactive learning activities for your little one. So don't forget, watch the entire video, as at the end I will give you tips on how to extend the learning, wonder words, and a book suggestion to read with your little one. So for our math with marshmallow activity, you'll need scissors, brown paper bags. If you don't have a brown paper bag, you can actually substitute for just a bowl or two bowls. Straws, depending on the number of siblings. So if you have one toddler, use one. If you have two, use two. If you have more, bring them in as well. Index cards, or what I have done is I've taken construction paper and just cut them into the size of maybe a little bit smaller than an index card, as well as a marker and marshmallows. If you have an entire bag, hey, bring in the entire bag, that will work. I have small as well as large marshmallows for options. To start this activity, you're going to take your brown paper bag and cut about 2 inches, maybe a little bit more, from the top. So you're going to take it and simply cut. I have 2 paper bags here, and so I'm cutting them at the same time. Place the extra to the side, and now you're going to open your bag up, and this will be the bag in which you place your marshmallows in, or your toddler places their marshmallows. But notice how it kind of folds in a little bit. So a little trick for that is to simply fold down the top of it, going all the way around. And if the bag tears a little bit, it's no big deal. And now we have a bag that will actually stand up and stay like we need it open, okay? So you do the same thing for both bags. So I'm gonna set this to the side. Now, for an extension for this activity, we're going to do addition and subtraction, kind of like in a game style. So I'm going to take my index cards or my construction paper that I cut, and I will put a plus sign or a minus sign on each card, and then I will write addition on the bottom of it. Very simple. And then it doesn't matter the color, because you want it to be a surprise when they pick their color or their card. And I'm gonna put subtraction, or subtract, that's better. So here you have it. We have one that has addition, one that has subtraction, or subtract. Now, we'll put these to the side for now, and this is how the game goes, or the activity. So I'm going to take my small marshmallows, and I will line up. You want to line up 10 marshmallows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are stuck together like twins. 8, 9, and 10. And you're going to let your little one count them out, okay? So they can just count by pointing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't put out 10. And so here we have it, we have 10. And once you go through that, it's very simple. Then we want to take this is where the fun comes in. Take your marshmallow and put it inside of the bag, but not just with your hands, but with a straw. So I'm going to grab my straw here. Now I have my straw, and this is what you will have your toddler do. One, 2, 3, and they keep going all the way until they have gotten all 10 in the bag. Now the prize is, once they get all 10 in the bag, then they can eat them. The other thing, here's a little tip. If your toddler doesn't like this process of actually using the straw, even though it can be fun, or if developmentally they're not ready to actually use this process, just let them pick it up, put it in the bag, shake the bag up and say, oh, you did it, and allow them to eat. Now, something else that we can do is we want to take our marshmallows and put them in a little pile. Sometimes, believe it or not, toddlers, it's easier for them to count out when they are in a straight line. Sometimes some toddlers might struggle when they're in a pile. So here's just practice in another way. So you have your marshmallows that are in a pile, and they will just simply count 1, 2, 3, 4, and go through that process. Once they have counted their marshmallows, then they can do again 1, 2, and you know what? If they find it challenging, help them. You be the one to put the straw on the marshmallow and put it inside the bag while they count, and they still get the prize of eating the marshmallow. So this is a little fun twist to this activity. So if you have 2 children, so let's say an older and maybe a toddler, or even 2 preschoolers, they can do an addition subtraction game, or if they're just at the addition phase, then they can do addition. So you have your 2 toddlers. In the middle, you have your index cards. Remember where we wrote addition and subtraction on there? Those will be placed face down on the table. And you also will have some marshmallows on the table. You can have them challenge each other. They would pick a card for their sibling, and it's addition. So one of the siblings would have to add their marshmallows, and they can call out the number. So I want you to add 2 plus 1. Very simple. So you have your 2 marshmallows plus your 1, and then they would add them up, count them, and put them inside the bag. Of course, using their handy straw. And then we keep going until the game ends. And whoever wins is the one who gets to eat the most marshmallows. So here's a book that you can read, Chicka Chicka 1, 2, 3 by Michael Sampson. And also a tip to extend the learning. So let's say you have multiple children. So you have siblings for your little toddler. Have them compete. Use the bigger marshmallows even and have them team up so they can go against each other, or they can compete trying to pick up and count the marshmallows. And you will also notice in the activity with our bag, allow them to color the bag or decorate the bag, that's a better word, using math terms or numbers. And hey, this is having fun. Let them also use their name or the alphabet or even shapes. So the wonder words that I will suggest for this activity: counting, numbers, adding, subtraction. You can also say add as well as subtract, and then any words that come up naturally whenever you're having a conversation with your toddler and interacting with this game. So that is all the time we have for today. I hope you did not eat all of the marshmallows. If you did, that is okay. I hope you had fun as well. That is all I have for this activity. I am Ramona Williams. Don't forget, we are opening soon, June 8th. Make sure you come see us. And if you come see us, or when you come see us, come by and wave hi to me. That is it for today. I hope you have an amazing day.